Here is that Walton High School bearing down on us. They're nearly reached the bottom of Regent Street, St James there now, and then they'll be making that turn into Cockspur Street and so on.
Indeed, and as you can see, the crowds are several people deep. I mean, that's at least a dozen people deep. I think there will be a lot of children on a lot of daddy's shoulders this morning.
Well, I think there will, absolutely. But I just had a quick shot there of Trafalgar Square, and I would love to be there, sort of, but I've got a better seat here. So
we've got the best
fantastic
seats in the house.
Yeah,
we really do.
Yeah. Yes, terrific crowds. It's amazing what weather does for you, isn't it? Although I must say, last year, even though it really was pretty horrible weather.
Well, the weather was horrible, but the atmosphere was full of sunshine.
You know, the atmosphere was as good as ever, and I think that's because people saw what the performers were putting into it, and they thought, if they can do it, we're going to stay and watch it. And they all did, which was fantastic. But look at that now.
Look at that. And, you know, the crowd really does play such a big part. As you say, last year, all of the kids walking through, soaked to the bone, but the crowd waving and cheering and wishing them every success as they walk through. And the crowd is literally a performer almost in the parade, aren't they?
They're just as an important part of it, to be honest. And that's why we're so thrilled that we get so many people come out to watch it. It means we must be doing something
I think
right.
They're pretty thrilled too, Bob.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think we're going to be having our next piece of musical entertainment into the arena very, very soon now, because I'm fairly sure that the Evans High School Marching Band will be joining us in here in just a few minutes once the City of Westminster has completed its pass through. Now, what is the City of Westminster's entry all about this year?
Well, the City of Westminster this year is Westminster Avenue Presents. We've got over 100 participants. Of course, they've got the open bus. But Westminster, of course, so famous for the Houses of Parliament, for Big Ben. I think it's part of the iconic vista of London that people imagine. And look, they have really gone all out and said, we are not just about these iconic buildings. Look at what we can do down on the ground as well. We can see them walking past us now. It is incredibly impressive. And as you say, there is a borough competition here. Tell us a little bit about that,
there's a borough competition, and over the years, the borough competition has actually raised nearly £3 million for local London charities, and that's an important part of it. There's local London charities that benefit from the efforts that the borough or the various boroughs make out on parade. They're judged by what we call people's judges, who have no connection to the boroughs, right along the parade route. And there are some pretty hefty prizes for the winners every year. The first prize is always about £15,000, second 10, third 5, and everybody is a winner because everybody gets a few £1,000s for local charities. And it's all accumulated over the years, and as I say, nearly 3 million. So Westminster has actually been a fairly consistent winner of big prizes, and by the looks of that entry today, they're going to be strong contenders for more as we go forward.
I think so.
Just a quick glimpse there of Jonesborough, that incredible band that Mayor Sartor was telling us all about just a few minutes ago. But right now, of course, we have in the arena another marching band from the United States of America, another one, in fact, from Georgia, this from another part of Georgia, right down in Augusta, Evans High School Marching Band. Well, there they go then, the Evans High School Band. Director of Band, Zach Bradley, and Assistant Director Patrick Williams. No strangers to the London Parade.
No, indeed. The Green Machine back again. And Zach Bradley, of course, was a student in this band when he was younger, and he's now leading the show.
Absolutely.
I love that.
I think this is probably about their 7th, if not their 8th performance in London over the years. So it's very appropriate they should be here for our 40th.
We love
great
the
band.
repeaters, don't we, Bob?
A really great band. Really lovely to have them here in London.
Part of the family now.
They almost are. Mind you, we've got one band coming up that's a 10-timer, so that's quite something. This is the Edwardsville, and they have the most interesting and exciting uniforms that I've seen for a colour guard for a very, very long time. Costumes, I suppose, for a colour guard, not uniform. But a splendid band that they are indeed.
As we see some of these tribute bands passing along.
Well, the tribute bands didn't need much.
They don't really need much introduction. You know who they are, don't you?
Yeah, but I was a bit confused there because that was meant to be Elton. I heard some Elton numbers there, but then I kept on thinking I was hearing Oasis, so I don't know what was going on. But never mind, they were entertaining. They were great.
It's all iconic British music at the end of the day.
Well, that's true. I'll give you that. London Borough of Hackney coming through with their entry into this year's borough competition. But these London Parade balloons are held aloft by the students from the Blue Springs South High School Orchestra. They actually performed in a concert at St John's Hall on the 30th of December, and it was a terrific evening. There we have the iconic, definitely iconic, London Pearly Kings and Queens Society, been ever present. Frank the Soldier, there he is, ever present at the London Parade, because so they should be, because they're such an important part of London. And they're celebrating, I mean, we're boasting about being 40. They're 150 this year, and I hope that we might well grab a couple of the Pearlies to come and have a chat with us in just a few minutes' time. But meanwhile, that was a glimpse of the Pearlies. This is a glimpse of Watkins Memorial High School. Watkins Memorial High School from that's Walton, sorry, but no, it's not. That is Watkins. They just put up the wrong caption on that one, but that's Watkins, and they come from just outside Columbus, Ohio. And now then, I'm going to test you on your American. I'm going to say to you...
Oh, no. Let me get my phone out before you answer.
I'm going to say to you, OH. OH. And what do you say? IO. Exactly. Yes. Anyway.
The only state that's round on both sides and high in the middle.
I'm one of those sweet Buckeyes. Anyway, let's go and that's enough from us. Let's go and see what Joe and Schwazi are up to at the other end of the parade route.
We'll keep jumping.
Okay, we're jumping. Can do jump. Happy New Year.
I'm from Cornwall, as is my partner. Happy New Year to you all.
Oh, you're bringing all the energy.
I know. We're absolutely worn out already.
I was going to say, this is quite energetic.
I got a spare pair of boots if you want to come along.
You know what? Don't tempt me, because it's keeping me nice and warm, actually. I'm enjoying this.
Oh, really? Let's keep going.
Should we keep going?
Go.
So,
keep going.
How's the parade so far?
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We travelled up 6 hours last night from Cornwall, and we're doing this and then travelling back tomorrow.
Oh,
that's my partner there.
Oh.
Hello, partner.
Hi, partner. Quick.
Fantastic.
How you doing?
Well, look, Tom, everyone, Swazi, come back. I lost you. I lost Swazi to you then. Look, Happy New Year. Have an amazing parade.
Thank you very much.
Oh, we'll
Take care.
take care. We'll let you guys go. Bye.
Well, thanks, Joe Swazi. We can certainly beat that, because we got Heather Small here.
Let's hear it for Heather Small!
Well, that's the legend that is Heather Small. I can't tell you, Daisy, how absolutely thrilled I was when Joe told me that we'd booked Heather for this year's parade. I mean, to me, she's a legend.
Bob, I had the same reaction. I was very excited to see her on the list.
You remember, when she opened the 2012 Olympics with the crowd. I mean, that was an amazing thing. So, and she's been lovely to work with over the last few months as we've been promoting London Parade. So. Fantastic, Heather. Thank you so much. Wonderful performance. You're just getting a glimpse there of the biggest band that we have ever had in London's New Year's Day Parade. It's a combined band of two high schools from OH.
Ohio.
Thank you very much. Yes, Pickerington, Ohio. But right now, we're going to get a great performance from the Appalachia High School Marching Cats. There we go, the Appalachia High School Marching Cats, a quite remarkable marching band from Georgia, Winder, Georgia. They're an incredible school because in September 2024, I think everybody knows it. It was all over the news. They suffered a tragic shooting, one of those high school shootings, and we thought that would be, or they thought that would be the end of band because it was on the field and so on and so forth. But incredible resilience, and they bounced back from it all, and wonderful new uniforms came to London, and it's been a sort of salvation for the school.
I think it can be very healing, can't
yeah,
it?
It certainly has been.
Come back together in something like this. Well, Bob, I have some royalty here. An actual king and queen.
What, pearly ones, you mean?
Pearly ones.
Oh,
I have
right, well.
Gwen and I have Chris. And Gwen is a pearly queen from Royal Greenwich.
I am.
And Chris is a pearly king from Bromley. And what maybe a lot of people might not know that are watching is presumably you made these yourselves,
Yes.
right? This isn't something you can go and just buy in a shop.
I wish you could, actually. Save a lot of time and effort.
Well, how long does it take you?
Well, ages. I mean, I've got a lot more, but when I started off, I just had a few. But if you look over time, it builds up. It's never really finished. Things fall off. You can add to it all the time. So it's a work in progress, I
A
like to think.
glorious work in progress. And also with you, and my goodness, the hat as well.
I made my hat.
Spectacular.
Yeah.
And if I'm right, this is all tied in also with philanthropy and charity and doing good works for
Absolutely.
the community, which is why it's such a perfect fit for London Parade.
Absolutely. We've done the parade nearly 40 years. And all our money goes to charity. We raised 35,000 last year. Well, it's last year, yeah.
Yeah, it's last year now.
It is last year,
Sorry.
as of just a few moments ago, yes.
Yeah. No, we're very lucky. But it's local people and people from other countries that make donations. We're very, very fortunate.
Well, it's something you should be so incredibly proud of. And indeed, Happy New Year. What's the focus for 2026?
Got quite a few jobs booked up already for events. The Rotary Club, different events, haven't we?
It's really, you wait your inbox with great anticipation. It's a lovely thing to do. Every year you don't know. That's the excitement of it. Something different every year. And our remit is the same as it was 150 years ago. There will always be people in need, I'm afraid. So we stick to those core values,
Absolutely.
really. Yeah.
I think that's just such a beautiful ethos and a wonderful reminder going into a new year to just remember it isn't only about ourselves, it's about the communities around us as well.
Very important, very important.
And the great thing is, by wearing this, people, if they don't know what you are, or they do, but you ultimately put a smile on people's face. They're normally happy to see you, so it's always good fun.
But we've been called, are you Morris dancers? We go, no. Are you Irish dancers? No. We're the London Pearly Kings and Queens Society.
We should really book some dance classes, perhaps. I don't know. Everyone wants us to dance. But,
Some of you need singing classes, but never mind. We'll go there.
You've seen some of our members before.
I have indeed, yeah. Anyway, we think we're getting on a bit at 40, but you're 150 now.
We
Well,
are.
not you personally, of
No,
course.
but 150 years. Henry Croft, our founder. We're very privileged.
Anyway, we're so delighted to have you.
Thank
You
you
know
so
that,
much.
and we really,
I know
really
that,
appreciate
Bob.
your contribution.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Happy
Thank
New
you.
Year.
Happy New Year.
to
Thank you.
everybody.
Well, that was great to meet the Burleys. It really always is such wonderful supporters of ours. And in the background, as we were talking to the Burleys, you could see the London Borough of Lewisham's fantastic entry going through. And it was pretty loud, so I hope you heard the interesting stuff that Burleys were telling us there. Anyway, Lewisham, this year, they're the winners last year of the London Borough competition. They're the current holders of the trophy. And as I look at that wonderful float they've got going through there, we're all
Isn't
about,
that spectacular?
Yep, I've got a very strong suspicion, especially having seen the musical or the drumming front that came out to their participant act. I reckon they're going to be in the running again. But there we are. I've said that, I think, for every group so far. So, you know,
Well,
don't take any notice of what I say. Irrelevant.
That's exactly the way it should be, though, Bob. Everyone should be in the running because everyone puts so much work into this.
Even competition.
Absolutely.
Well, there's the old Jonesborough majestic marching Cardinals. I say old, they're very young. coming through.
They have
How dare
old
I say it.
souls.
And we'll be seeing them in the arena before too long. But meanwhile, we've got another wonderful marching band act. We've seen them coming down the parade route quite a few times. This time we're actually going to hear them perform. They're going to be performing a Mary Poppins medley, which is going to be interesting. Walton High School Marching Raider Band, Alpharetta, Georgia, under the direction of John Palmer and Chris Johns, Walton High School. excellent performance and very recognisable songs from Mary Poppins, the Walton High School band from Alpharetta, Georgia.
Honouring London with that soundtrack. I
well,
love
absolutely. I was looking at the chimney pots and wondering
Exactly.
what there might be flying by, but nothing there. Maybe later, who knows?
You never know.
Talking about looking up and seeing things flying by, I think there might be something coming into the arena relatively soon that is going to be possibly taking our breath away.
I think you're right.
I think that dream engine might be with us before too long.
Right.
Another marching band there, making its way down Piccadilly towards that turn onto Regent Street, St James. They seem to be keeping warm out there. That's good. That means it's the entertainment's keeping them warm. That baby dinosaur still on the prowl. You sure it's a dinosaur? I think it probably
It's
is.
like a little baby stegosaurus or
It's a
something.
porcine, but here we have it, the Dream Engine.
Look at this. Flying through London. Well, you said it was going to blow my socks off, and you were right. I mean, that was That was incredible.
I know, it's amazing. I must confess, I have seen it a few times before. It never ceases to amaze. It really is splendid. And when we see it again, because coming back with Sam Ryder later on, it'll be in the dark, and it's probably even more impressive when it's under the lights. But anyway, that was fabulous. The Dream Engine, was so delighted that we were able to have the Dream Engine. We last had the Dream Engine, funnily enough, in the first year we came back after pandemic, and we did an arena show as opposed to a parade show, because we, health regulations didn't let us do the parade, and it was such a big hit then. I thought, well, I asked Joe if we could possibly have it back sometime or other, and here it is. So
it was astonishing, and the crowd being able to reach up and touch. I mean, it's touching an angel, isn't it?
Hey, look, Daisy, here come all your cars. Look,
That's right.
Is this your personal fleet of vehicles?
You know, I did ask them to please make them nice and shiny, clean them up, make them look their best, and I think my team did a pretty good job, don't you?
You Hollywood stars, you do
wouldn't
like
say
your
no.
cars, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Anyway, they're Aston Martins, British brand at least.
Absolutely
So there we go.
iconic British brand.
The 007 club of Aston Martin owners. We'll be seeing them come through here later on, and we can all drool again about wanting a car. This is the Palm Beach Lakes High School community band from Florida. They're from Palm Beach, as the name implies, the Ram Regiment band, and they challenge the Jonesboro band actually for energy and sheer noise in a good way. So it's going to be very interesting to compare the two as we get further on. But it's friendly competition.
Oh, absolutely.
I hasten to add that they're a terrifically good, very, very energetic band. The dancers in particular, well, they're at it already, you can see.
Happy New Year, London.
You've basically won the competition if you're in the parade by this point, you know?
Everyone's a winner.
Exactly.
Well, indeed they are, because there's the London Borough of Sutton. Winners 2 years ago, I think, and second place last year. And they are the only borough to have won a prize of one sort or another every single year of the London Borough competition.
A winning tradition, indeed.
Very much so, and they certainly are very competitive, I can promise you that. But always a very good float. We'll see that later on. Looks like I had 3 mares there. That can't be possible. Anyway. So now we come to the majestic marching cardinals.
Yes, we
this is
do.
the much vaunted, and quite rightly so, marching cardinals from Jonesboro, Georgia.
And that's a community that is cheering on right now.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got to listen to the noise that Mayor Sartre and her group are making from the grandstand. I'm sure it's going to be big. Majestic marching cardinals. Well, wasn't that every bit as good as they said it was going to be? Under the extraordinary leadership of Linnell Goodwin, he took that band from just 15 members to the powerhouse that it is today as they make their way out of the arena here at London Parade's 40th anniversary. Majestic Marching Cardinals, Jonesboro High School, with their medley In the Stone, I Like the Way, and Rolling in the Deep. Earth, Wind and Fire, High Five, and Adele. What a terrific group.
Absolutely spectacular. They did not disappoint. They absolutely delighted.
They sure did. Well, I think after that we need a little bit of a breather, but you never know with Joe and Schwarzy, it could be anything. So what do you got for us this time, Joe and Schwarzy? What's up there at the other end of the parade?
Look at this! Schwarzy, how wicked is this?
We've been bombarded by the boogie storm as well. Oh my
But it's not only Boogie Storm, it's also Monkey Mania.
Yeah, there's a monkey with roller skates on.
And this is the creator, the genius behind it all.
Hey, Joe, thank you for having us. Thank you for having us again. Yeah.
So Lee, how are you enjoying it? How are the troopers loving it?
Amazing. We love it. Love coming back. This is our 6th or 7th year now, and now you just brought Monkey Mania, which is amazing. Double trouble. So
Here we go.
do you know what? This makes me feel like I'm a kid all over again. It's magical. I love it. I'm going to let you guys carry on, but thank you so much.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, all the best, and happy 40th birthday to the London Parade. Thank you so
Wow.
much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you know what? There's a lot of talent up there in Liverpool, isn't there?
I'll
Isn't it
say.
funny? We've never noticed before.
You know, someone should start a band. It might work. I don't know.
Yeah, we had Adam with his, they're certainly very Liverpudlian Boogie Storm. Anyway, there we go. Who are we looking at here? Another wonderful marching band making its way along Piccadilly. Going to be with us before too long here in the Performance Arena at the end of the parade. Making their way there past the Royal Academy of Arts.
Indeed. And you know, Bob, as you mentioned the end of the parade, it does bear mentioning that when all of these bands walk past us at the end of their walk through the parade, they are greeted majestically by Big Ben, basically saying, well done. Could it get more iconic than that in London?
Well, it certainly couldn't. It's not just Big Ben, it's